One of the final videos we're going to make is about the SD card. That's this thing, and technically that's an SD card adapter. And then the SD micro chip, which is that thing. And what's going to happen is I'm going to show you how this, which actually belongs in Phoenix's camera to store pictures that he takes, so that you can look at them with him and then help him improve getting, pictures without the fingers in the way, kind of like this. And how to put that chip into this adapter, and then that adapter with that chip inside of it into this slot. Then what to look for on the PC window here to indicate that the chip has been loaded, and then you can take a look at pictures. Now, I don't have any pictures. I don't have any data on that chip. So part of this is going to be inconceivable. I think is actually the right word. Okay, so the idea is I'm going to take this chip reader and put that chip inside of it. But there's something we need to do. We need to take a look at this chip, pull it out, and I'm going to show you this. See these little fingerlings here? Those are actually copper. And then on the back of the adapter, there's some copper. And this chip goes into this adapter only one way if it's correct. And if you're trying to force it, it won't fit properly. In fact, you could possibly break that guy or this and cause some damage that will be irrecoverable without buying another one. And then you take this piece and put it in here. But when you do that, you want to put the chip in like this with the branding straight up, readable. And then this one on top, readable. And then you put this guy with the word SanDisk shoved in towards the slot here first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is see if I can get a video here of how to put these together. And hopefully I can do that without losing any balance here with the camera. So here's the chip. It's readable. Here's this chip adapter, readable. Put this text and slide it right in here. Okay, and when you push it in all the way, it gets flush. And then what we do is we come over here and we put the chip in again with the text that's readable. You grab the chip and gently push it in and wait for it. And then you hear ding, and you see this part that says autoplay SDHC drive. That means the chip was recognized and we are ready to move forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click scan for threats because we're using Norton antivirus to check new storage that's gotten connected. It has nothing on it, but we're going to do this anyway. And then here, I'm going to change the brightness here. And we'll see that it found 2 items. It scanned them, and it detected 0, and it didn't have to resolve anything, and there's nothing to pay attention to. Security risk required attention, 0 as a result. So that means there's nothing outstanding, nothing to resolve, as you can see in the bottom right corner. And I'm going to go ahead and click on finish. I'm going to close the window. This part was all automatic. And then what we're going to do is come down here to the File Explorer. Remember I was talking about Windows Explorer, File Explorer yesterday night? I'm going to left mouse click on it. We have all this. And to see that the drive was connected, it's over here. All right. So you cannot just simply take out that chip. You can't just simply take this chip out and not expect some corruption of the data. But what you can do is come here, double click on this guy. You'll find pictures in here, file names, maybe even see what the pictures look like for those file names. And then you would drag them to your hard drive or to your OneDrive. Remember I was talking about pictures in the OneDrive when it's set up for your account, which it is already set up. Then you would create a folder for, let's say, photography, and then a subfolder for Phoenix, maybe a subfolder for you. Okay, and then you would put the pictures you get from Phoenix taken in his camera, offload them from this chip using the software of Microsoft Windows, and copy them into that folder. Okay, now when you're done, you have to close this window, because that means that nothing on Microsoft Windows is actually using the storage. And then you come to the bottom, you go down to this chevron character right here, and then you grab the, there we go, and then you right mouse click on it, and then you choose eject SDHC drive, which happens to be the same device, by the way. So you have to pay attention to that. Whatever it was in that Windows Explorer added, you click on that. It says it can now be safely removed from the computer. Okay, so that means, change the lighting here. You can now grab this and gently parallel pull it straight up. Go ahead and close this window too. That part you can do in whatever order. And then what I'm going to do is demonstrate the fact that the storage is gone. There's no D drive listed in the list. All right, and now you used to have a C drive and a D drive under here, and it's not there anymore because we went through the proper process down here, looking at the chevron, and expanded, and we clicked on the icon for storage, which isn't there anymore because there's no storage connected, and then we removed it from right here, and that's it. That's the end of that video.